We've already looked at what comment syntax looks like in SQL, and certainly there are very valid reasons why it's used. Comments within code is a perfectly legitimate pattern when developers are building software. But as we've also seen, we can use comments in SQL injection attacks. And so far we've used them to comment out other pieces of the original statement that we didn't want to execute. But we can also use them to obfuscate the payload of an attack. So we can actually split up that payload by using the comment syntax such that it helps us avoid signature detection. So for example, have a look at this pattern. Now this is perfectly valid, and what you can see here is that we've just got open comment, close comment syntax all the way through this statement. Now nothing is actually being commented because the comment opens and then closes again immediately, and then there's another valid piece of SQL after that. But this would still equate to a perfectly valid tautology. You can take this, throw it at the database server, and it will still check that 1 does indeed equal 1. So that's one way of using comments. Another option is to actually look at splitting the comment across multiple parameters. So what I mean by that is imagine that we have a username parameter, and we enter this value in the username field of a website. So single quote or 1, and then we start the comment. Then we go down to the password field and we do this. We close the comment equals 1 dash dash. Now, if the application then concatenates these parameters like this, we have the potential for a SQL injection attack. Of course, we are working on the assumption that there is going to be a SQL statement concatenated and consequently have the risk of an injection attack, and that the username is going to appear before the password, because the order doesn't matter. The SQL syntax could well be checking for password and then checking for username. So again, this is one of those things that requires a little bit of probing to try and figure out what the web app is doing. But certainly using inline comments is a great way of obfuscating the attack payload such that it circumvents this signature matching. So that's comments. Let's move on and have a look at how we can use variables to also circumvent matching.